NBC News, that journalistic institution of America, is melting down. These people are having panic attacks and meltdowns over the hiring of former RNC head Ronna McDaniel as an NBC News contributor. Like I said, I keep on misspeaking. It's not NBC News, the institution. It's the personalities in the building that take themselves way too seriously and think that they are the arbiters of what is right and what is fact-based in America. And these people want you to know that they do not agree with NBC News hiring Ronna McDaniel to commentate because, gasp, she was a Republican, because, gasp, she ran the RNC for decades. Of course, institutional Republican that was born into a political family that ran the RNC for years and years and years. Of course, this person would have nothing to offer an audience interested in news and interested in how the political system works. Yeah, leave it to leave it to one of these other hacks that they hire. And I find it hysterical, by the way. These are the same people that are the colleagues of, and one of them, I'm going to show you a Jen Psaki meltdown in a little bit. Chuck Todd, he had a meltdown because nobody watches him anymore and he's been demoted. And it's just like, as somebody who has been in this world for a while, like, look, I got my graduate degree in journalism from Columbia, and I could have done all of that stuff if only I was just the typical black liberal. Like, if I was just the typical black liberal that was going to tell you that the federal government is your friend and that's going to tell you that all the ills of black people in this country were based on racism, I would probably have my own show on MSNBC right now. I didn't want to go that route because I'm not interested in that. I'm interested more in facts and truth. Anyway, so Chuck Todd is having, this meltdown. And by the way, NBC News, like these NBC News personalities, their colleague is Rachel Maddow, who basically spent years on MSNBC telling you, basically peddling you the Russian collusion lie. And now we all know I'm not one of those podcasters that really gets deep into all of that stuff. Like, you can go listen to War Room for that. But fundamentally, on a very high level, the Russian collusion, all of that stuff came from the Steele dossier, which was a lie that was funded by the Clinton people. Like I said, go to War Room, go to Bill O'Reilly, go to Newt Gingrich, like go to those people for all that. I don't do that here. It's too much. It's too much. But Rachel Maddow used NBC News airwaves, MSNBC, to push this stuff for 2 years. She also pushed one of the biggest whoppers that will come from the COVID era, where she sat here and she had a stone face and she wanted you to know that I am Rachel Maddow. You listen to me because I am going to tell you the truth. If you take this COVID vaccine shot, it stops COVID in its tracks. And so now the lie detector test determined that that was a lie. We all know that people that got the COVID vaccine were reinfected with COVID, some 2, 3, sometimes even 4 times. Facts, pure facts. I'm not going to get fact checked for this. I'm not going to get YouTube to take me down. These are the facts that we're allowed to say now that it has been reported by the arbiters of facts and truth.